Kids, we're going to have a little show. Look what I got in my hand. These are old long-leaf pine boards. They've been sitting out in the rain for 7-8 months on a sawhorse. I didn't get my other job done I was going to use it for. And it's still good. So what I'm going to show you guys is something really crazy. How far can you bend a board and still have it be good? And this is tongue and groove. This is the flooring that would have been down or on the walls in 1890s. So to give you an example, you can see this board close up. Looks pretty ratty. Lots of holes in it. Even got some termite damage. You can tell on that side. Now this side you can't see anything. And this board probably weighs normally about 4 pounds per board foot, which means 1 inch thick. So this is 3/4, almost an inch thick. Every 2 feet is 4 pounds. And this board is probably can you see it? Whoa, 16 foot, 18 foot long. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this board and I'm going to put it over here on top of these other boards. And I got this set up with the wall. Look, if you see, the wall's not straight. See out there? That's that side of the wall. So it's got to bend in, what'd you say, at least 2 feet, 2.5 feet.
This is showing a curved wall. You can actually curve these things that won't snap.
Bend the board this way. The other end is going to do the same thing.
Yep.
So, how do you fix that? I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it kind of different than most. See, I'm going to set that lip right there. Come all the way over this end. And then I'm going to take the screw gun, my favorite, and then I'm going to put this over here. And by the way, they are not endorsing me, and they should be, for doing this for them. That would be DeWalt, my yellow tool specialist. Now to do this, I'm using a very special Torx head screw. Really good teeth on it. Really good bite. That's a Torx head. Can you see that? There you go. Oops. Okay, you want to use that Torx head. That's a special head. It doesn't strip out with this really hard wood. Now, you'll notice this is going into a rather small 2x2. And all this stuff, I just happen to find it around. Laying around.
That's the tip you want.
Now over here, we're going to come over here now. I got the end where I want it. She's going to hold on to this right there.
And record at the same time.
Now go just turn the other direction. I'm going to loosen this up so she can pull it down. So I want to line that up a little better. So she's going to hold it. I get that a little bit ready. Make sure it wants to come loose. Okay. Now, I'm going to jiggle this a little bit. Make it come down a little more. I want that to touch for my purposes. Go out to the end of the board.
All right.
She's going to go out there. She'll have a lot of leverage. It's a long board.
That's a big difference.
Now, pull down. That's good.
Oh, that's from bending the board.
Now, she can come over the other side. Wants to show you how much we bent that board. Go right over there. Go out in a straight line. Just show them how. If this has been straight. It's already bent once. It bends again. And now I'm going to bend it again. You can see over here I got a gap. So I'm not going to bend it straight around the curve. I'm going to bend it downward too. Hold it this way. That means normally on modern wood that would split all to business. So on this one, so I'll start it.
Right down here.
Makes it easier. She's going to the other end. You'll see how we're going to bend this down. There you go. And look at that, baby. Just wow.
See the curve up there, guys?
Look at that. Oh, and the battery.
There's not even a screw down here and it's already trying to stay tight. You know something.
Hey. I love battery
It likes
tools.
that tongue and groove so much it's already trying to stay in place for you.
And then at the end you'll see I'm a little bit more out of it. And this is still flexible. I can still bend this if I want. And I will, because I'm actually bring it back a little further. Just exaggerate that bend. That's one screw holding that in. Not splitting the wood. Nothing. Now this is going into an old board that was sitting out in the rain and the weather on the ground for a year and a half, 2 years. Longleaf pine. But the tree was probably 1,000 years old when it was cut. It doesn't rot easy. These are treated newer wood. They'll rot faster. But this old stuff, no problem. So that was your quick lesson on why I want to use old stuff. If you go over there, she's going to take a picture from that end. And I'm just standing next to this. You'll see what happens, how much of a bend there is. Now go all the way to the end and then come around tight to it.
Yep. Look at that.
Look at that, guys. One single piece bent all that way. This whole wall is done that way. This is the inside and outside of our new rabbit cage and chicken area. We're going to expand on this in her garden that she's doing over here. And so this will all be kind of a cool little classroom area.
Garden.
And place to come play with rabbits, things like that. And you can see on the inside, then we'll have a rounded surface and a little stage area. We can have some more things over here going on. So, I know nobody ever gets to see much of this, but thank you so much for visiting. We'll see y'all soon.
Take care.